I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring proof, you know what I'm saying, for what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life.
Taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z. And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together.
I could go deep, but a lot of people I would have to really bring. Who you know what I'm saying for what I learned. And she just was cut down in the prime of her life, taken out of the game. And it's all Jay-Z. It's all Jay-Z. It's reason. He was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. The Hollywood gossip scene is ablaze. And guess who's right in the thick of it? Jay-Z finds himself in the spotlight, thanks to Mary J. Blige, who just served up some scorching tea she's dissed. Hang out details on Jay's surprising list of industry scapegoats, dropping names like R. Kelly and Diddy. The seemingly inseparable trio isn't just famous in the hip-hop scene. It appears they share more than just the limelight. R. Kelly already is facing the music behind bars, reckoning with karma for his horrible crimes, while Diddy's swimming in a sea of lawsuits from several women. And possibly he is on a path similar to R. Kelly's woes. Fourth woman is now suing music mogul Shan comes the president off. Com's Bad Boy Records picked her up when she was just 17 years old and still in high school. Mary J. Blige isn't holding back either, throwing shade at Jay-Z and claiming he's silently distancing himself from his predator pals while allegedly being guilty in the same horrible crimes Mary's seen the inside of the industry, and she and Diddy have a history together, with Diddy overseeing her initial 2 albums. As Mary once told Puff, was a huge inspiration for me. He wanted all of this for me more than, and I wanted it myself. However, a falling out occurred at some point, and Mary J. admitted fault, citing her lack of understanding of the business at the time. Skipping out on Bad Boy might have been a blessing and disguise for Mary, but that doesn't mean she dodged all of Diddy's drama. Rumors are rife, suggesting that during the relationship, Mary faced situation akin to what happened with Kessie. They're not surprised by these allegations in the lawsuit. They said that they've heard all of these for several months now. And when it comes to insider knowledge about Diddy, R. Kelly and the crew, Mary J. seems to be the one with all the secrets. Or has it she's privy to what really went down with Alia? Mary previously expressed suspicions surrounding Allah's passing, even feeling like shit could be next in line. My life was her life. She was surrounded by people who weren't telling her the real deal. We weren't close friends, but I talked with her a couple of times. I very well could to have been the woman on that plane. However, let's not forget Allah's tragic passing wasn't merely a random accident. Reports emerged afterward, detailing an overloaded small plane with weight distribution issues, coupled with a pilot who had faked his license and was intoxicated during the flight. Interest in some movies recently, even a Grammy nominee tonight. Her family is in M fans, asking why Allah herself had voiced concerns about boarding that ill-fated plane, as receipt by witness the situation. After Aliyah backed out and headed towards the cab, took an unexpected turn. Shockingly, despite her worries, someone from her crew allegedly gave her a sleeping pill, causing her to pass out. Even with her prior apprehensions, they carried her onto the plane while she was unconscious. Fans often speculate that Jay's and R. Kelly might have insider knowledge about what truly happened to Leah. Given their close ties with Diddy, he might also be privy to information now onto the disturbing actions of R. Kelly. It's widely known that he involved DEA in an inappropriate situation, even forging documents to marry her when she was underage and allegedly getting her pregnant. Like, we work because we're like really close. So it's like just fun, really. You just hang out, sing. I don't never remember working. There's talk on the street about Jay-Z harboring a significant crush on Aaliyah. Supposedly everyone in the industry, including Ella's then boyfriend Dame Dash, knew about Jay-Z's feelings for her. As he said, Eve Rybody was trying to get to Aaliyah. It was not just Jay. I did not know Jay was trying to holler at her. But then it just happened like that. He was trying what? Trying, everybody was trying. It was going hard. However, tensions arose quickly when Aya began favoring Dame over Jay's. This love triangle turned messy, with Jay-Z reportedly not handling the shift and Allah's preferences. Well, things escalated when Jay-Z apparently got wind of the deepening connection between Aya and Dame. It's amazing to me that I'm the guy that was with Aaliyah. Do you think you would have married her one day? Yeah, and the music mogul allegedly embarked on a mission to undermine Dame's business and get rid of the girl who didn't want him and chose to distance herself from the industry predators. People are now saying that Jay-Z has been walking all over people his entire career as one person commented it's all about that money, and he's a billionaire. Now the courts need to drain his bank account, and another user added Jay-Z myth. DP heading for a life sentence from all of this only worried about Beyonce becoming single and open for guys like Drake and Chris to hit at her. It's also been said that Jay-Z might have had a hand in Elias passing to pave the way for Beyonce's rise. He's been closely linked with R. Kelly and Diddy, so there's a possibility they knew more than they let on considering their collaboration right before R. Kelly faced his karma. Jay-Z's PR team even went into overdrive to distance him from the convicted rapper once things hit the fan. Kelly, have you maintained any type of contact with R. Kelly? Since I don't really want to be like I know he's getting calls from everywhere now, with Diddy potentially heading down a similar path. Mary J. Blige is sick, tiring the pot, claiming Jay-Z might be playing the same game with Diddy, but allegedly worse than the other two. The drama with Jay-Z gets even messier when we take a closer look at his relationships. Let's talk about Tiara Murray flashback to when Jay-Z signed her up at just 16 alongside Rihanna. The label initially thought Tiara Murray would be the breakout star at the label. We thought Wang or Tiara Murray would be the big star. We spent more time on her, did more work on her, paid more attention to her. But Beyonce seemed more interested in Rihanna. There's this fascinating blind item making rounds hinting that Beyonce wasn't thrilled about Jay-Z getting too close to Tiara Murray. You kind of had like a mentor relationship with Jay-Z that time. Yeah, he was definitely a mentor. He signed Tiara Murray, and her first album did quite well, hitting high on the charts. However, things took a note of Tiara revealed that just before her high school graduation, the label dropped her without a word from Jay-Z, who had initially played a fatherly figure role in her life. As time went by, Tiara also realized that she dodged a huge bullet. I haven't heard from him since that time. I think I sent him a happy birthday message because his birthday is 2 days after mine, like 2 years ago, and since then, it's been nothing, and I don't want it to be. Actually, it's fine because I was a young girl. The speculation is that Jay-Z abruptly cut ties with Tiara due to some supposed intimate involvement, and Beyonce got wind of it. Allegedly, Jay-Z not only shut the door on Tiara's career, but also threw shade on her prospects. By the time everything was said and done, Tiara felt left high and dry, just short of legal explanations. Have you and Jay-Z yet met? And made amends, and you're at a point where you've moved on? Well, I'm definitely at a point where I've moved with Tiara's departure from the scene. Jay switched his focus to Rihanna at just 15. She caught the attention of record producer Evan Rogers in Barbados. Her debut single gained traction, and Jay-Z swooped in, showing interest in the rising star. Some even speculate that Jay-Z mentored her with ambitions that might have had ulterior motives. There is talk that Jay-Z's determination to sign Rihanna led to intense pressure. As one insider claimed, there's a famous story where she went to day jam when Jay-Z was president, and they wouldn't let her leave the room until they found the right deal, that she would sign with them. He allegedly told her she could either sign the contract or walk out the window. However, the saga doesn't end there. Allegations suggest Jay-Z might have had a relationship with Foxy Brown when she was just 14. Their collaboration on the song Ain't No and raised eyebrows due to its explicit lyrics, prompting questions about their dynamic at the music time. But unlike his pals, Jay-Z operates more discreetly, keeping a low profile and quietly stepping back from his close ties with Diddy, R. Kelly, and other predator friends. This alone with Mary J. Bull's assertions about Jay-Z distancing himself quietly from Diddy while pursuing his own agenda away from the limelight. In addition, these stories are truthful because the vibe of infidelity has loomed over Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship for years. Allegations of Jay-Z cozying up to various female figures, including rappers, singers, and a designer, have persisted. Their personal dramas have been a hot topic, particularly after incidents like the infamous elevator showdown post and Gaia in 2014. You know the story when Queen Ba's sister was hitting the music producer? Beyonce simply watched him being beaten. Look, Beyonce and the security guard were standing there like this is nothing new. Between Solange and Jay-Z, it didn't look like something new. Numerous women have come forward over time hinting at connections with Jay-Z, raising questions about his fidelity and treatment of women, whether he genuinely cared for them or used them and then discarded them. Now it looks like Jay is even worse than his pal, and hopefully the victims of his crimes will soon come forward. As one person commented, Jay-Z was placed in his position and sold to us because what has he really done? And another user added in people still going to Hollyweird trying to get rich, chashing.